Okay, so I have been working on this since yesterday with different designs. This is the most recent attempt. We do not have enough space here to fully automate tacos, but hey, we're trying. If we pop this into practice mode real quick, you'll see in the top right here is how the actual tacos are cooked. So they just pipe them onto here, they're pulled with a smart grabber here. This will block them from burning using the tortilla shells. And you'll notice that it goes through this teleporter system. It doesn't work, but I think the idea is correct. Yeah, so you can see cheese goes onto here. The second cheese almost finishes getting chopped. So barely keeps up. And then this one is missing cheese. This one gets cheese. This one is missing cheese. So like every other one of these is going to actually get cheese. And that's because this process is so much faster than this process, and it's not being blocked by smart grabbers. So I think the correct way to do this is probably to block things off on smart grabber somehow, which is going to bulk this setup out. But I do think this layout is already better because it means that I can very comfortably just teleport in ingredients without feeling bad about it. We have a whole bunch of random teleporters because I initially set this up knowing that I'd need 16 of these and I'd need to recover the trays. So once these finish portioning, you'd be able to pull them back into the system. These will return the trays. So say, for example, we pull a last bit from here, all of these will just return their trays back through the system. Because otherwise we don't have a way to recover the trays once they're emptied on the teleporter. Oh, there was a thought that I had too about doing combiner chaining down here instead. I do need a bigger map. But I was thinking, oh, I could have the simplest flavor here and then just do a combiner chain down like so. But this doesn't work. The reason this doesn't work is because there's just not enough inputs. We need to retrieve the tray, so that's one input. We need to empty the tray, that's one input. We need to assemble it from something else, that's one input. And then we need to recover the tray. So recovering, or we need to provide the actual food input to it. So this might work fine for the last couple of ingredients. If I just need to add one ingredient on either side, then this could be feasible, but it doesn't work for this scale. It's not modular anyways. So I think that's a clever way to work out a few last ingredients on the edges, but it's not going to cover everything. We're gonna take this from the top and it's gonna go super well. How was it moved to redacted? It was redacted. The move's going good. I still need to, if you can tell by the fact that the acoustics sound like that, I do need to like get more furniture. But other than that, it's good. Okay, so we're going to need 16 dining tables in total, so we already have 1, 2, 3, 4, so we need 12 more. Okay. And we're gonna need at least 16 portioners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, something like that. So let's see, teleporters could go here and here, grabbers here, teleporter to recover the trays goes here. All right, let's get in the teleporters now. Don't mind the flailing cacophony of boxes up there. It's fine, they're happy there. Wait, all these chairs are gonna be accessible. I don't know why I felt the need to extend this. Alright, let's start spawning in a bunch of grabbers. So we have all of those in, and then we'll just have to set up the tray recovery system, which is a very sophisticated set of just running a ton of grabbers. Alright, so I think we have almost all of these set up here. Oh, I'm gonna need a smart grabber later, so that's fine. Whoops. Alright. And I'm probably just going to make a giant tray just space over here, because we need a ton of trays in the system. Like, I kid you not, we need a ton of trays in the system. That's so many smart grabbers. Well, I guess we're having smart grabbers in here. Whoops. There's definitely parts of this that I cannot use smart grabbers for, though. I don't want to use it here because I don't want that set. I don't want to have to go through and set them because that will be very annoying. Oh wait, I actually love using smart grabbers for these though, because then I can see what they're supposed to be at the end and make sure that I actually have one of everything, because that has been something that I've only really been able to pick apart in post by taking a recording of it and then looking at where everything falls. And it took 2.5 minutes for the last version of automation that I had to actually have everything filter through. And because of Super Crane, I can easily go and fix it afterwards. Now I'm thinking about how I want to actually filter these through, because we want to have two of these cooking at once. And so to have 2 of these cooking without burning, we need to have a teleporter that actually feeds in this guy. And we do need a loose one as well on the sides to actually get them in fast enough. Alright, so we do need to feed a tray directly into these because otherwise they'll burn because it's too slow to actually keep up. So let's get these in here. And now the question is how do we go about splitting this? Superfluous. All of these smart grabbers down here are intentional. They don't need to be smart grabbers, but it gives me an indicator of what the actual flavor is supposed to be there at the end, which is very useful given that there are 16 different combinations. Grabber's looking extra cute today. Let's add in each of the different flavors for ordering and also add in where is it? Instant service? So actually, I want to quickly look and see, do these all take the same amount of processing time? No, tomatoes are twice as fast. But I thought lettuce took longer to chop. Did they change that? I definitely thought onions were faster. I'm pretty sure how the math for this works out is you have your base taco, you have onion, lettuce, cheese, and tomato, which I should label this base instead. And then onion can have lettuce, cheese, or tomato on it. And lettuce can have... So you've already accounted for onion and lettuce here, so you don't have to put onion here again. So you instead just do C and T. And then this one is just T. So you have 1 flavor, 4 flavors, 2, 4, 6 flavors here. And then we have BOL, and then we can do C off of here, T off of here. This one already has, I don't want to think about this one. It's essentially for this layer, it's going to be 4 again, because it's going to be basically everything except for onions, everything except for lettuce, everything except for cheese, and everything except for tomatoes, and then one that's all. I'm too lazy to go and figure out which one of these specific combinations that you need for it. But this is OLC, OLT. So this one is without tomato, this one is without cheese, and then this one would be without onion over here, and this one should be without lettuce, something like that. Let me make this cleaner because I'm going to struggle to follow this otherwise. Miz, I'm not crazy. There's 24, 25 if we include plain. No, dude, it's not 24 flavors. There are not 24 flavors. Yeah, you need to count OTC and CTO as the same because the order that you add ingredients does not matter. So you don't replace those. Like, that's how you end up with a larger number than we need. So we have this as TCO, TCL. No, this is a repeat, LOC. And this one's LOT. That lot should be moved to the TL line for your speed wantings, right? I guess, yeah, the optimal way is to not split at all anymore, right? But yeah, I think you're correct. We should try to separate things as much as we can, because if we can do straight lines off of them, then there's not going to be additional branching, so it becomes linear time for it. Because this branching is going to be slow. So the slowest thing is going to be tomatoes, but tomatoes are fast to make, so it's fine to split off of here. Instead of doing LC here, we can do LC over on this side. And the rationale for that is to keep a single chain going. And this becomes OC or LO. You can move all of this over to here, and now instead of doing LOC here, we could do LOC off of this one. And so we can go and get rid of the C here, and instead just do tomato on this line at the end of it. The same guy who made the teleporter mod makes a mod which customers can bind their own toppings, so you can just feed them plain tacos and all 4 toppings. This Milo guy is breaking the game. Toxic. We can add cheese off of this line instead, and then just do lettuce here. Build yourself one, that's funny. Call it the taco cart mod. Dude, that's a taco in a bag, if I've ever seen one. So I think this might be the strat to do something like this, because then I only have to do tomatoes twice. We have tomatoes here as the base for all of these, and then tomatoes later. Tomatoes are roughly the same speed as the rest of this. And then the rest of these can just basically chain down the actual production line. Oh, man. And so that makes it really easy to decide what goes up here, because what goes up here is just going to be lettuce, because we want the dead end anyways. Alright, let's see how this keeps up. Oh, 21 doesn't back up first. I really wanted to try and use this like more central ingredient processing, but it doesn't make any sense to do. I think it's just worse than just doing this directly. Now we need to do a cheese lettuce line as well as the lettuce onion line. Wait, what is 19 for? Let's see, 4 is tomato onion. It's supposed to be onion. And then we are just going to pipe through a system here. So it goes cheese into lettuce. We need the combiner to point here into the teleporter. Get another rapid mixer in here. And then, which teleporter do we want to send this to? We can send it to 9. That's actually supposed to be... Huh. Literally everything's just too slow to keep up with it. Which means I probably should just swap them to regular hobs. Why are you suddenly this? What did I do? I don't even know which line this is. I mean, obviously the cheese line, but... Oh, it's 5. It's supposed to be cheese. It just wasn't set. Oh, but I don't want to use this system for that. I want to use this for everything else. Whoops. And then this whole section down here we need to dedicate to the other 2 lines of LOT and OCL. Okay, so now off of... Put that back the way it belongs. So off of this guy, we need to do lettuce and we need to do onion. And now lettuce then gets onion on it. And then 16 gets the final flavor on it of tomato, final topping. And the reason I want to back this up is because I have a sneaking suspicion that this is going to just potentially overflow otherwise. Insane day 1. Dude, we have been making money moves day 1, what can I say? And honestly, I think I want this one to also get the last flavor in here too. The everything. I'm going to shift everything over here to give this the ability to have one more guy come through. And this will combine on for... I believe this has everything but cheese on it. We have onion going onto it, we have lettuce going onto it, we have tomato going onto it. Okay, so that gives us our everything flavor. And now off of 21, we need to do onion, cheese, lettuce. And lettuce must be the last thing on here, so we do it like this instead. I think that should be everything. Let's let it rip. Please work. And all of all of this has to back up before this entire line goes. How's our tray situation looking? We still have a lot of trays. No, dude, why is this an M again? That's gonna be a painful fix. The reason it's painful is because there's no space up there to adjust anything. And that's just... This system here is just a little too slow. It's just a little too slow to keep up with the tomato. I think the teleporter comes up here. Yeah, no, that fixes it. Because now it will just sit there, and this still is going to be a tomato. Dude, this little bit of awkward flex space that I wanted to get rid of earlier has saved me multiple times now. Alright. Let's start the day and see if this survives. I don't think it's gonna make it. Oh dude, the hosting stand's gonna get us killed. Oh dude, where's the next group? This is on turbo, wait. Hey, this is turbo. Guys, does this survive a day of turbo? Oh, it's a race against the clock. I didn't really care when I loaded it up, so I didn't really think that hard about it. Oh, the patience is dropping to 2/3 outside. It's looking a little bit dire. Will we be able to survive day 1 of full toppings tacos? Everything is portioning according to plan so far. Man, the patience is starting to drop outside. They're getting a little bit upset as they're waiting for just their plain meat tacos. The first customer has been served. Oh, but they want more plain meat tacos. Oh wait, where are the plain meat tacos coming from? Oh god. It's good, it's good. We're making it. I'm not stressed. The goal of this game is to not play the game, right? Exactly. I think this restaurant makes it through the day. It's basically an optimal single table serve now that we've got the... Now that we've got it down to here. Yeah, patience seems stable. We did it. I should have thrown out those teleporters on the side. I'm curious how many teleporters we actually used. Which I guess we could figure out by just counting how many we have in the restaurant. We're finding the highest count and then subtracting the set of however many on the side there. I do find it funny that we had to intentionally throttle the cook speed though to make any of this work. Because you just can't consistently back up the ingredients that are chopped for where it's going. There's no way to load balance it. I did not open chef. Sorry, this chef is closed. And that is how you complete Turbo Tacos with all toppings day 1 in under an hour and 30 minutes. Thank you all so much for joining my tutorial on this. Oh man, roast potatoes for 25% more customers?